Hi, Blakers. Welcome back to continuing working on our flower design inspired by Kusama. Kusama loves to paint polka dots. She's from Japan, and I want to show you her sculpture again with the polka dot flower. So her sculptures are covered in dots, all the way from the center to the petals and even the leaves and stem. So today, what I want to do is get everything you need to start on the polka dots of your flower. So what you need today is your drawing from last week, a pencil and eraser in case you want to change anything, that marker or crayon you were using to outline last week, and then something to color with. So I have crayons. You can use crayons, you can use colored pencil, you can use markers, whatever at home you feel most comfortable using or have to use. I'm going to use crayons because I have the most colors in my crayon box available. And I'm going to add different size circles or dots to my flower. So you can see these examples below here of some past student work that have different sizes, different colors. It does not have to be your white paper. It could be your colors of your flower. So I'm going to go ahead and get my spot set up. I have my drawing from last week and my crayons. I'm going to decide on what colors I want my flowers to be. I'm going to go with maybe a bright color first. So I have this bright blue green. Let's see what else I have. I have a lime green. How about we do that first? So for my stem, I'm going to draw different size dots all the way down the stem. I'm kind of doing a stretched out circle so it fits. You can go off the page, gotta go off the line. But I'm gonna polka dots all the way down the stem. For my leaves, I'm just gonna divide them in half. So it kind of looks like the vein or that line of the leaf that has the texture. So I'm going to draw that line to separate my leaves. And a couple more colors, maybe a darker. There we go. So I have a lime green and dark green. You can make your leaf colors whatever you wish, but I want to see some different dot design. So I'm thinking something that has a mixture of medium, small, medium, small, medium, small. Maybe I'll color in just the small ones and leave those ones outlined. You can come up with your circle pattern. Maybe on this side I will do one inside, one outside, one inside, one outside. You are the artist. You can decide your dot patterns. I'm gonna fill one right off the edge there, since I have space. My other leaf, I'm gonna take this color, this lime green, and I'm gonna do really big circles and color them in. Now I don't want white space, so I'll get back to that later. But I want you to show me different size dots or a pattern of dots along your flower. So that's for that side. The other side, I'm going to think of a different way to do pattern of dots. How about small in a row, big in a row. So I'm going to color those in with slightly different color. Green, just because it's a leaf color. Again, you're the artist, so you can make it whichever color you want. Okay. And then my petals of my flower. I'm thinking something brighter, like a blue or a red. Let's see. Maybe a pink. So different pattern of circles on the petal itself. Maybe I'm going to continue that off the edge, what I have room for. So there we go. Now I do have a lot of white space left inside my flower and stem and petals. So that's where I want to finish up. And now I have my dots, my polka dots all over, small and medium or inside each other, or rows of a size, or back and forth, filled in, not filled in. So I kind of mix that up, but I do want to make sure I fill in the white space now to have it complete. So we've been working on this for 2 weeks. So I would love to see a photo. I am going to put the directions below on how to share that photo with me of your work. Since we're now ready to turn it in, I'm going to fill in my white space, and then you can see my completed drawing. I would love to see your completed drawing. So uploading a photo or turning it in, I will explain below how to do that for you and your parents, or another color and the color in between. So going around my circle so that way my white space is filled in. I'm not going to color in that circle. I do want that polka dot to show. So I'm going to go around everything, including that pattern I made. So no more white space around my design of dots. Take all the time you need. If you need to pause the video or you need to go back and watch it again, that's totally okay. That's what it's here for. And you don't want to speed this step up. This is the most important step to completing your work. I'm not leaving any white space in the background. making sure I'm going back and forth with my crayon. If you're using a color pencil or a marker, that's totally fine. Just want to fill in your white space. So I'm looking for a color I haven't used yet. I'm going to go with lime up here for the center. So now that has no white space around my pattern. Obviously those are my circles, but that is my pattern. So I'm going to go around the stem now. Something different. Let's try blue. Go outside the box. I'm going to go around my circle pattern and fill in the white space. Taking my time. I don't want to leave any white space around the dots. I do see some things I want to erase, some pencil, so I'll do that at the end too to clean it up. But I filled in my stem. Let me get up close with it. You can see my blue. Okay, now I'm going to fill in the white space around my dot patterns on my leaves. And I will be set and ready to turn it in after that. A different color. You know what? I'm going to use that color I was using up there. This mandarin, red orange. Using that around this, I'm going to use it again. Just so that circles show up really well and the eye can see them. So then half of my leaf. I think I'll make this half the same color background. You are the artist, you decide your colors. I did stick with about 4 to 5 colors. I didn't use the whole crayon box. Okay. And then I have this side. So maybe I'll use a blue green and go around my circles. Around my stem in the middle. You can really see these dots step out. You can see them. I'm all set. I think I'll get up close and show you my final work ready to turn in. No white space around my dots. Can't wait to see your work that has different size dots for a different combination of patterns. I'm going to turn that down so you can see that color a little better. There is my Kusama flower all set to turn in.